Ladies and gentlemen, the Double RT Boxing Show with your host, Mr.A. shall begin in 5, 4, 3, 2. Now I'm pissed. I'm really pissed. I'm looking. Ted Cheeseman ain't ranked anywhere. No, that made me really pissed. Now, this is the Double RT Boxing Show. Thank you for tuning in. This is your show. I'm just the host. For you people who have not tuned into this show before, you have tuned into a doozy because this fight right here is what the Double RT Boxing Show. I am very excited about this fight because Ted Cheeseman taking on Sam Eggington, or challenging Sam Eggington for his international IBF title, a very important factor in this fight. We will get into that. I know some people abroad, amount of fans don't really give a rat's ass about titles like that. They call them trinket belts and everything. Here on the Double RT Boxing Show, the boxing rehab, the junkie home. You junkies know we talk about the belts. You like it, that's why you're here. For you new people who are stumbling along and don't care about the belts, we're going to go a quick why the belts are important in this fight. This is a great fight for entertainment, for belt description. Good ass fight. I'm a big Ted Cheeseman fan. You know, I said it in previous videos, and I will stick to it. And I'm glad this fight is happening because it's getting so close. It's getting close to what I've said in previous videos. I think Ted Cheeseman has the boxing skills, the grit, the feet movement to do it all. I think he could upset Jamal. Is that the champion, the Charlo brother? Uh, Jermell Charlo. I'm sorry, Jermell. I think he could upset Jermell. Now, can Jermell knock him out? Of course. You know, it'll be. I think Ted Cheeseman could do what Tony Harrison did, but has a better chin, and he could throw. I think better punches with a little more oomph. You know, even though Ted Cheeseman ain't the most strongest popper like Tony Harrison, I think he could do a better job with a better chin than Tony Harrison, or maybe do the same job just with a better chin than Tony Harrison. Now, this fight, all that happening about Jermell might upset, whatever. This is the boxing rehab for us junkies. So allow me to get my fix on. I think he has the possibility to do it, and this fight is going to lead him to it. Now, taking on Sam Eggington, Eggington at 154 is not the same bully fighter he was at 147. He's entertaining, but I think this fight is what Ted Cheeseman's going to make of it. Is he going to be that brawler, or is he going to be that one that was moving? I think. Then who did he lost to? What, Garcia? I'm surprised Garcia hasn't kind of bounced around after that victory, but I think he learned after that. I forgot who Cheeseman danced on, dude. Who the fuck did Ted Cheeseman dance on? Shouts out to Ted Cheeseman pops when he comes on here. I forgot your name, but I think your boy is gonna upset Jamel Charlo. Well, he has a chance. He could get knocked out, but I think he has a better chance at losing on points than getting knocked out if he's gonna lose. But he could get knocked out. But I think he's gonna. I think he has. I think his legs are gonna be underestimated in that fight, and we seen Jamel can get outboxed on the outside and taken in the inside, and I think it's a possibility. I think it's a possibility. I'm trying to see who the fuck did he dance on. He came on that bounce back. Fitzgerald. There you go. He learned from the Garcia. Did okay in the Karen Conway, but he came with it on Fitzgerald. Got me thinking I made a right choice in that upset. Now, like I said, as far as Eggington, he could I think he's gonna dance around for a little bit, pick his shots, break Eggington down, and then when the moment comes, he'll put the pressure on that we know Cheeseman could do the inside body work. I think he's going to, like I said, I won't be surprised if this goes decision just to be it safe. And the reason why I say that is for the belt. I think he just wants to get this belt. Now, like I said, this fight is going to be how Ted Cheeseman makes it. I don't think Eggington has the pressure that he's going to present to come forward. I think Cheeseman has the check hooks, the combination, the variation in punches, uppercuts, hooks both hands, and again his legs. I think he has the legs to stop a forward jab coming off Eggington. I think he escaped. I just don't think Eggington's gonna be able to contain Cheeseman for 12 rounds and score the points. I don't see it happening. If he does, then hey, he's a champion for a reason. You know, he's international ranked number 6 by the IBF. That's number 6. This is remember, I'm pissed. I'm royally pissed that Cheeseman's not ranked anywhere. So I don't know if he was injured and he just like, hey, I'm not paying no fucking sanction fees. I'm injured or just activity. When was that? 12, 10? No, so it's been less than a year. He fought 2 times last year. Then he fought 3 times last year. God damn, Cheeseman. God damn. I thought I thought he beat Fitzgerald. Oh, that's right. They fucking dicked him. They dicked him. I forgot about the ass. Like, wait a minute. They dicked him. Well, how about wait a minute? He's fucking 2 and in a draw. He's fucking 0, 2 and 1. Cheeseman no more. Dude, and Sam Eggington's picking you out, thinking you're 2 and 1, you little bitch. Then you can't let Sam Eggington do that to you, bro. Orlando Figlian. That's who I thought. I'm just going a little off topic here. This is who I thought Sean Porter's next fight was going to be. When I heard the names, I couldn't draw the mat. I couldn't put the name to faces. The name was weird. I remember, okay, that's a DAZN. That's a DAZN dude. But I thought Sean Porter's next fight was Orlando Figliano, the Italian guy who headlined that DAZN show. Um, that dude he's fighting, that German dude, Formella. That's a good. That's a good. Watch that video how I break that down. Why it's a good thing for what we think Sean Porter is. This guy has the tools that should test what we think Sean Porter is. Now back to this fight. Back to Sam Eggington. Make sure you check that video out too. Right here on the Double RT Boxing Show. Sam Eggington on a 3-fight victory, 4-fight streak. Again, I just don't think he has it to contain Cheeseman. Now again, why this fight is important, important, and the belts. Now for those who it's going a little long, but hey, listen and you get a nice little talk about the belts here. Thank you for that time and support. It is your show. Hit that thumbs up. Support your show. The international title, the IBF, and you know see right here on the Double RT Boxing Show. I'm a fan just like you, a boxing junkie. That's why I created the Boxing Rehab, the Double RT Boxing Show. I like following those little belts. I like belts. It expands my. That's how I learned boxing. More fighters. I follow the belts, and those trinket belts, as they're called, are always on people. You know, you find more fighters following those belts. And here I am on Ted Cheeseman and Sam Eggington. The international belt is different from the IBF do not fuck around with their rules with their belts. So we're gonna break it down how this belt leads Cheeseman to the title shot, and you'll get a better idea of how the trinket belts work. International and national. Obviously, this fight is in England, so if it was a national belt, the champion could only fight against in the country of England. That's the national. He's the IBF national champ. But the fact that this is the IBF international champ, he can fight whatever. He could cross a border to whatever country England touches, and in this case, Scotland and Wales. Not that many, but hey, those are the options. So that's the international. But get this, this is where you're gonna be like, oh shit, Mr. A, I might start paying attention to the little trinket belts just a little bit, just a little bit. So if that's the international title, and I'm expecting Cheeseman to win this, Ted Cheeseman, I'm sorry, to win this belt. I'm expecting him to beat Sam Eggington and become the new IBF International Champion. And if Sam Eggington gets this fight, well, this is the game, this is the layout for him then. But Cheeseman, with my thinking, I upsetting Charlo is going to happen with this international victory, the IBF. And like I said, international, cross a continent, cross dryland borders into Scotland. Scotland, who cares? But Wales, folks, get a load of this. The Intercontinental IBF Championship is vacant. Now, if you've been following the Double RT Boxing Show, you know my favorite belt besides the IBO. I think someone's gonna. We're gonna. I got a story coming. I got a video coming out about the IBO. I think a little story, but my favorite belt to follow is the IBF Intercontinental title because the IBF don't fuck around with their belts. The Intercontinental belt is the one you want to watch, no matter what weight class. Now, that being said, the difference between the Continental and the Intercontinental is just like the national and international. Continental is you fight different continents. I mean, if you're a continental champion, you fight every country in that continent. Now, if you're intercontinental, I mean, and obviously continent. If you're border to another continent, you could cross that over and fight that continent if you're a continental champion. But if you're intercontinental, you can cross water. You can cross water to another continent, and therefore that's why this is the belt to watch. Because no matter where the IBF champion, this case being the winner of Jamel Charlo and Rosario, Ted Cheeseman gets that intercontinental belt, and he can travel anywhere in the world to find the champion. And the reason why I say this, you know, you go over, and like I said, you look at the Intercontinental belt, and what do you see? It is vacant. Number one is Sergey Behachuk from Ukraine. Who knows what the hell travel is going to do right now with the COVID? You know, even when things start to get normal, maybe not that normal to travel to the Ukraine. But like I said, the IBF Intercontinental belt is vacant. If Cheeseman wins that international title, like I expect him to over Sam Eggington, and remember, Sam Eggington is number 6 in the IBF. Ted Cheeseman's not even in it, so not only whether he crack it, I'm thinking he'll at least crack the top 10. He can't just get a mandatory or a voluntary spot like that. But what he can do is go for that vacant title, IBF Intercontinental, against number 2, Chris Jenkins in Wales. Wales, right next to England, which is the international title boundaries. That the belt allows him to go over to Wales and fight the number 2 guy for the Intercontinental belt, which allows him to cross over the seas to fight the winner of Rosario and Charlo winner. That's what we're talking about. That's a little belt lesson. The Double RT Boxing Show. It's your show. I'm a junkie like you. Hit the thumbs up. Oh, we're going, but yes, it is your show, the Rehab Center, the Double RT Boxing Show. From you to me, thank you all back for your time.